Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Master of Orion, where we are kicking the living shit out of some folks and about to have a major invasion from the Cylons. We're currently retreating, or I think already did retreat our ships back, our raiders back to Crimson Wolf. So there's that. Heavy defensive right here of the two shell hells, which can stick around. We took Mobus, the rich planet. We're currently making that up for maximum production, which we can use this planet to launch further attacks deep into the heart of the Silicoid Empire. We've carved out 4 planets from them and just recently took their artifacts planet, which once we get that up to speed, our research is going to heavily blossom with 3 artifact planets. We took FICO from them as well. Next up, Crystalon is their home world, but we can easily evade that and go for their dead ultra-rich world, which I think is definitely next on the target. If we can have the rich and ultra-rich, this entire north part will easily fall. We discovered the Bulrathi, which look to be as heavily populated as the Cylons do. The Alkari behind them, we're trying to goad them into war with these Cylons so we can weaken them from 2 sides. Currently, Bulrathis are in a war with everyone except for the Cylons. We're attempting to make a treaty with them. Which, the Bulrathi are nothing to be... Let's see here. We don't have any spies. We haven't passed a turn yet. But I don't think the Bulrathi are pushovers in this game at all, so... Okay, Rana was almost annihilated by bio attacks. So they have the shield, but that's it. So we're unfortunately probably going to lose Rana. Grazi was protected from a supernova, and I think that about covers all of the events. We're currently guarding, we're sending FICOs and Centauri's reinforcements to Rotan to guard that. Currently we're just holding on and we're trying to consolidate. Let's make this happen. Impulse drives. Ships move at warp 5 and allow maximum maneuverability of class 5 in combat. So, wow. We can do Rajax or Trilithium crystals. Well, let's go for the Rajax. That's not such a huge gap to jump. Inferno. Okay. Omicron. No habitable. Terran planet. Nice. We're continuing to produce the 2 raiders that are excellent warships. Let's see here. I want to move Raider, and Raider 2. So they're excellent warships. Raider 2s are actually more than good. I do want to start producing some shell hells now just for defense because they are so potent in their vast numbers. However, we have a lot of raiders here. We're just letting Mobus build up. And they have a bunch of ships here with 8 bases. I don't want to risk the ships. The missile bases are pretty much what we're fearing most right now. However, we do have access to anti-missile rockets. On top of some very nice shields. We have excellent engines now. So we can build some pretty nice medium ships. And with the heavier weapons, our ship swarms are pretty good. We can build a large ship, which is a lot of... we can even build it with Zordium, which will double its hit points. We still have no ECM. Anti-missile rockets. It's 106 space. So we could build a decent large ship. But let me see here. We did discover the scatter packs, which are less concentrated damage, but very good against the smaller ship swarms, which again we're just not really encountering. But that's kind of the end of our missile tech. More recently, we've been getting hard beam and the neutron blaster and the heavy blast cannon for damage. We could just rebuild the Raiders with some better shield tech. which might actually be a really good idea. I don't know how much damage Merculite missiles do. We don't have them, of course. But it might cut down on the losses, especially at class 5. If the Merculites do, should we say, it couldn't be 8, because that's what we have. Yeah, Hyper X. Merculites are probably a step above, I want to say, so maybe like 12 damage. I'm guessing here, I don't remember the exact number, but it could be a pretty good move. Make our ships much more hardy. So I do think that might be the way, actually, with the heavier... Here's the cost, the size, and the maneuverability. Oh wow, yeah, combat speed is 6. We slap a class 5 shield on them. And then an antimatter bomb. I think that's taking away all of our guns. Yeah. But we might not need that. We could probably put... let's take that off. And we can't put the hard beam on. How much are we missing? We have 52 space. We need 30 more. Maybe then defense to 5. No, that barely increases the space. Yeah, it's only like a little bit more. And the defense is much more worth it, especially because we're going to have a lot more ships. I think we even have the inertial stabilizer, which that would give him defense 8, maneuverability 7, combat speed 4. Pretty amazing ship there. So they'd be hard to hit. I guess this is the part where you have to go to a higher up ship. And if you have that, then you might as well get rid of that. And you could go Zordium too, but that's such a large increase in size. Don't see it as worth it. The Zordium is definitely worth it. However, if we did drop it down to Duralloy, let's say, could we put the... We're still a little bit off. 63. That would automatically do it right there, I think. With the hard beam, class 4 shields. A computer would be nice. We could put the Mark 1 on there. But that lowers our hit points all the way, which makes the shields less worth it. It's tough. We want to keep the same design, but it's really looking like we have to go a step larger to fit everything that we want to fit. Which, as we're looking here, that quadruples the cost. Which isn't all bad. Let me think here. We could do Zordium. And we could do the anti-missile rockets. And the warp dissipator reduces the speed of enemy ships, which I don't think we really need that. There's nothing super fast that they have that we need to be concerned about. Let's see how many weapons we can put on here. 4. We just need a couple bombs. Whoops, not heavy lasers. Hard beams. Because everyone's going heavy shields. And Mark 4 computers. And we have 32 space left. How much is an antimatter bomb? 36 space. If we could just drop it down. Oh, you know what? We could do... How much? These shields are much heavier now with our ships. But it's much more worth it. The thing is, though, the shields become more worth it with a lot of tinier ships than like one bigger ship, per se. So let's start over. What we want for sure is these weapons. Okay. Now, Duralloy 1 is not that much. Zordium. Okay. This eats up a lot of space. Then we can go Impulse, which would be Warp 5. Let's go with Warp 3 and then go Class 3 Maneuverability. That's still pretty good defense. But yeah, we'll absorb 5 hits, be much more defensible. Is there any way we can fit anti-missile rockets? No, it doesn't look like it. But with scatter pack missiles or Merculites, we would probably want that. And the inertial stabilizers add 2 to the maneuverability. We could add either or. Combat speed is 3, maneuverability is 5, defense is 6, defense is 4, and absorbs 4 hits. Anti-missile rockets. We would need to sacrifice something else. I don't think this would matter. No, we're still shy. So might as well keep that. We can add that. However, with the large, you guys are like, fuck, decide. Alright, let's just do this. We'll do Impulse with a Class 5 maneuverability, so the defense is very high. We can do the Class 5 shield. Anti-missile rockets. And the battle scanner, yeah, everything else is kind of out of our range. However, we can slap on the Mark IV computer. And this is 787 BC. Pretty expensive, but pretty defensible as well. I mean, it absorbs 5 hits, has 5 defense, maneuverability 5, anti-missile rockets. So you're looking at about, like, with Merculite missiles, that is probably like I want to say like a 25% chance of them being destroyed. So that's pretty good. Maybe we don't need this. Nah, if it's not going to do anything else. Because these aren't primarily bomber ships. Okay. This could be our backup flagship. No, I think for now we're okay. Maybe. Fuck. I don't know, guys. Damn it. See, they don't have any shields at all. 2. And if we go to the races, for example, we go to them, report, fusion beam, neutron blaster. They don't even have anything that have shield strength. So, but they do have some of these heavier hitting weapons. I mean, so our shields are really good, don't get me wrong. They have extremely good missile defense, though. Where's their propulsion? Yeah. And they're getting very dangerous, their planetology. So, let's go ahead then, and let's keep going with this. Okay, we're producing raiders. That's good. Get like a nice little stockpile of them. Man, I really would like to they're still producing. I really would like to get more defense to this planet so I could scrap the shell hells, to be honest. Although I feel like I'm kind of keeping them a little bit longer than I should. But I don't really have any better missile tech. So let's see here. Okay. We're going to keep holding on to this. Is there any weak places we can go? Oh yeah. Volantis is very weak. Alright, fuck off. Or maybe Centaur? No. Mal is doing really good in its production. Volantis. Oh, it's too far away. Okay, well that's good. Good to know. So are all these out of our range then? Yep. This little northern branch of their empire is totally out of our range. Okay. So then we need to focus on going this way. And that's actually perfect right there. Maybe we can even strike sideways. Okay, send them in. And we're going to go back to this. And let's go ahead and make use of these guys. They're going to be here one time. Yeah, 2 turns, so easily can beat them there. So I'm going to send a good complement of them to Incendies. Good there. Colony destroyed. Should be expected. Greetings. We're going to reject it. And keep carving them up like the wild turkey did. Class 5 planetary shields. Excellent. So, no, we're going to focus all on that. There we go. Yeah, we just want massive production. There we go. They're at max already. Holy shit. So then let's do this. Where is it? Are you just done? You're done. Okay. And then with them done. Oh man, they're all coming in for Rotan. There's our shell hells, morays. Star Streaks and Crony are coming in for that planet. Excellent. We're doing well. And do they have a colony ship with them? Doesn't look like it. Oh, nope, they do. That's fine. We're just biding our time. Cancel. Raider 2. And they're going to be restocking their pop. Now, the only places we're really weak at, with them being right there, is Heinrichsen, which I should have thought of that. So now we'll do this. Lock that down. Oops. Well, okay, there you go. We'll get them up and going, and we'll kind of wait to see what their next move is. Let's go ahead and aid them real quick. Okay, next. Okay, we have an attack. Done. 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 We're going to wait for them to commit. There we go. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. And we penetrate. And this is just sad. And we got a new tech. Automate. Wow. Alright, so now we can officially build a fortress. I mean, with that, we can seriously invest in a solid defense ship that can be our linchpin of just destruction. Okay, we don't want them coming back to this. So we're going to cut down just a little bit. And there we go. That's the perfect amount, I think. Okay, Mobus. They're getting population. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Where are you guys going? They're just flying back and forth, it looks like. Those shell hells are excellent right there. Sunfire's going to get destroyed. Let's design... Is it really... Huge ships are tough to justify. With how fast the technology comes and goes, I feel like it's better to have, like, a supremely good large. Let's check this out. Automated repair. Let's just say we want one antimatter bomb. And then we could put heavy blast cannons on it, which are 94. Or we could do hard beams, which I think hard beams are going to be the way to go. Next, we want class 5 shields. Ooh, those are heavy. Well, let's do sublights save a 50 space, which will blow on the class 3. Give us that little bit of goodness there. And we put on reserve fuel tanks and attack them from behind. Okay, so we already have the... let's do the... make this tricked out for defense, and then we'll put the hard beams on there. And then Mark II computers? Not as hard hitting as like we would really want it to be. The Raiders are definitely just much harder hitting, but on the upper hand, this heals 15%, so this is going to heal 45 hit points a turn. Can take -5 hits on top of that, and with like all of its other defenses, I think we're going to be doing pretty damn good. I mean, as long as it doesn't take more than 45 points of damage a turn, which it might. And it's 616 BC to build, which is actually cheaper than our other one. Still a bomber. Huh. I'm torn about this, guys. I don't think it's worth it. I mean, we just lose so much offensive power for what we're gaining. Like, if we look at, for example, the Raiders, for example, 62 BC. Sure, they don't have as much defense or anything else, but we can essentially build like 9 or like 8 of these for like every large that we build, and that's 3 more guns. Their survivability isn't the best against missiles, though. That's the thing. Maybe we should just build Raiders 3 and 4 with the upgraded shields and just phase these guys out since we have the 2 slots. I think that's probably the better thing. I'm going to go ahead and do that and end this video, and we'll see how this all turns out. See you guys.